Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 3 versus 3 on Mont Ormel, and in this one I'm going to be playing with the 6th Airborne Division. So I decided to play with the 6th Airborne today just because a lot of you had been saying that I hadn't played Allies in a while and were kept saying that I played Axis all the time, which isn't true at all. I actually have, I think, a 50-50% like usage of either side, like Allies and Axis. I do prefer decks over others, but in general that doesn't just stem from one side of either Allies or Axis. I dislike certain divisions on both sides, and I like certain divisions on both sides. In this case, I'm not actually a massive fan of the 6th Airborne. I think they're probably one of the weaker divisions of the Allies side, just because they fall off so hard in the late game. Especially when you start to run low on your infantry availability, which can definitely happen very quickly because you are so reliant on it in your early phases. Now we are playing with the 4th Armoured and Guards Armoured today, and we are playing against 352nd, 16th Luftwaffe and 9th Panzer, so I am likely to be against probably the 16th Luftwaffe or the 352nd, probably most likely the 352nd, but we will find out. So not too much elite infantry to worry about, maybe Panzer Grenadiers, but other than that we should have a reasonable time in this game. Either way, let's get the equipment down. I will unload some snipers into one of these buildings back here, alongside some Bren group, I think. Bring in a few Bren group, or maybe just a couple. I'll put a Bren group in there. We'll put a Bren group in that building as well. I'm going to need my command. I'll put one on the left. We'll need one on the right here. And I'll need one in the mid as well. So that can go all the way up to there. Then we'll bring in a couple of airborne paras. And these are going to need smoke support. So I'm going to need a 3-inch mortar. Bring in one of those at the start. And I'll have that unload probably near this compound, I guess. I'll get my 6-pounder to go up on the hill. I'll have it unload all the way at the top. And we'll have another one to go through as well to this right side. Okay, so that's looking alright. I think we need one more airborne para to sit in this building on the far left. Hopefully the airborne leader that's sitting here will be in range to give that the extra star it needs. And then I will finish off with some... I wanted to buy in some Pathfinders, but I guess we can just use airborne scouts. At your orders, Captain. Like some extra recon. Would have been really nice. Actually, I might bring in the recon and send it to the right side with the AT gun. Bring us there, taxi. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Sir? That will be my spread. I'm a bit light on the left side, but we'll try and make a consolidated effort through the forest. If I can't punch through there, I might just focus elsewhere. It depends. I might end up going elsewhere on the map to help my teammates, because this can just turn into an absolute bloodbath if you're not too careful. My troops are ready to go, and the countdown is ready. Not sure if you can see that I do have those 3 command there. We are fine. Don't you worry, Yagsource. I've actually played with Yagsource quite a lot. Someone called for a cab. I actually find that when I do play Steel Division, I bump into the same people quite a lot. I think obviously because the player base is quite small, but just in general it is nice to see familiar faces, people you can learn to rely on and so on. I know that Yagsource is a decent player, so it's nice to have him on my team. Right, let's get this mortar into position. I might move the Jeep over to the left side actually. We'll see if they actually manage to get an infantry squad into that building, because they do have the road that goes all the way there.
Need a ride. Enemy spotted.
What do I have selected? The Jeep, of course. Yeah, they are going to. Okay.
Ready to transport. Get out now.
And we're going to put airborne paras here then, and we'll get the airborne leader into the building.
At your service, sir.
Get the Bren group into position.
Moving out.
Get my Jeep over here. I think I might bring over a mortar as well, just because it looks like we're going to have some infantry engagement over on that left side.
7 platoon, C company.
Let's push hard over here. We are playing against the 352nd, and those are probably, I was going to say FKs, but they're actually 1,600 meter mortars,
Sir,
which
yes,
is something.
sir. For God's sake.
How are we going to deal with those? 'Cause those are very long range mortars,
Sir,
and having
yes,
them early
sir.
on is very difficult for us to deal with.
As you command, sir.
We can take them out with the M1 howitzers in the later phases.
Sir.
Bring in another airborne power over here. If we can use the smoke effectively, we will definitely be able to make some ground. Right, got some VulcanHDGAYbB pushing over as well. I think what I'm going to do is save up for a Tetrarch CS or two, and we'll put them on the top of this hill. Get decent
Extra ice, sir.
shots there if we do. Get the smoke down, and we can cross the road and take out the Luftwaffe Fusilier.
It's a long way.
Alright, time to smoke the airborne paras.
Yes, sir. Safety's off, soldiers. Shoot on sight.
We'll smoke that road as well.
Ready to pound them, sir.
We're gonna get artied. Yeah,
Move out, men.
nothing I can do there. We just have to play this defensively, I think.
For God's sake.
I can use my Tetrarch CS on that left side, actually. That would be good.
Any orders?
Let's keep pushing on.
As you command, sir. Do you
Smoked off the road. I think I'll just keep smoking them as we continue.
We're operational.
I'm actually going to fire shells into the middle of it now.
Waiting for action.
What even is firing here? The Hellcat has range on the Pak 38.
Sir.
The Paras have managed to get within the 100 meter range of the Luftwaffe Jäger, so we should make short work of them, honestly.
Your orders.
And we can start to mortar behind them so that when they try and fall back, we kill them off.
Paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded. Get out now.
Okay, we've got a machine gun to take position in one of these buildings.
Yes, sir. 10 degrees up. Fire. Safety's off, soldiers. Shoot on sight.
Yeah, we're going to be counter-batteried here. We need to move away.
Sir, yes, sir.
What's funny is I can just run them down, because they can fire the submachine guns on the move.
Down. Sir? Let's liberate some French ladies. Waiting for action.
If I can kill off the fucking fielder there, that would be fantastic. It'd save me a lot of hassle. Never mind. Guess I'll have to get the
Airborne ready, sir.
6-pounders on the move.
Prepare AP just in case.
Well, there is an 88 here already. That is going to be mortared, however. Try and get a Bren group or Bren gun up onto that road. Going to have the Tetrarch move over here, provide some covering fire.
What are your orders, sir?
The other thing we could very much do with is some Pathfinders. Yeah, for sure.
I am in charge here. We're doomed.
Oh, what's that artillery coming in from all the way over to the right side to try and take care of our 6-pounder? That's just rude. I'm going to bring myself in a supply vehicle.
Ready to fire. Drop 200.
Start hitting those cue balls.
Fire for effect.
That artillery is really obnoxious. Gonna get that Pathfinder as well.
Yes, sir.
And they might be trying to off-map my mortars, so I'm gonna move them. And the other thing we could probably try and use early on is the mosquitoes. One thing I'm going to do here is bring in a couple of Vickers guns. Yeah, within the 100-meter range, those airborne paras do so much work.
We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded.
Oh, that's the off-map coming in.
Loader, prepare AP
Oh,
just in
he
case.
didn't hit the mark. Of course he didn't. Now he's going to get pinned down. Oh, no, he did the job. Wow, he did the job. He actually did the job. Okay, I'll take it back. You're not useless, 6-pounder. Nice job indeed. That takes off the pressure for just a little while. Airborne paras are okay, but I'm going to need probably another command unit. So maybe a command tetrarch. I might be able to sneak through. However, this Black 88 actually doesn't have line of sight onto the road, so we might be okay.
Someone called for a cab.
Let's get the Pathfinders over here. We can definitely make a play for that compound.
We can give some fire support, sir. Wilco, out.
And look at that B-26B pinned down the Black 38 there.
Setting up, sir. Get out, now. Closing on them, sir. Where do you need us?
Okay, let's make this play. I will smoke with the Pathfinders.
Out of ammo.
And we will push through. Take these buildings.
Yes, sir. Move. That's your interval. Indicating ultimate target for Germans. They've spotted us.
I think we might do it.
We're supposed to be surrounded.
Oh, we just demolished infantry there. That was incredible.
Need a ride. What's the cherry? Any orders? Cherry's dead.
Yep, we did it. Nice. That was a nice little infantry play there. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
Have the Bren group move forwards here. Might also bring up the Mosquito Pathfinders, shoot down the off-map, but
Scouts at your orders.
I don't think we need to just yet.
As you command,
That airborne leader needs to fall back so they don't die.
Yes, sir.
May as well just keep the Pathfinders in those buildings.
Contact. Officers ready. Go in there as fast as possible.
I'm surprised we managed to get that infantry squad so far up without it being killed. Vickers HMG didn't last very long though. Time to bring up our own off-map, I think.
Tank ready.
Might be able to take out
Good luck, gentlemen.
that Grenfell, honestly.
Sir, yes, sir. As you
Or the
command,
airborne
sir.
leader stays nearby, just so that they don't get surrendered easily.
We're listening to you.
We're in phase B now.
Bitte, nicht schießen.
Not too bad
Can't take it anymore.
at the start of the game here.
Move and beware of
It's a
Germans.
bit risky, it's a bit on the edge.
Artillery at your
I
orders.
don't feel stable, but we are at a +1. Off-map is coming in.
Best job I've ever had.
IG-18 is going to be hitting
Tank ready.
my Tetrarchs, yes.
Damn, that was close.
And probably will be able to
Yes, sir.
do quite a decent job there. Okay, well, we'll just fire position that.
Light 'em up.
We'll have the Pathfinders fall back.
Let's liberate annihilate some French ladies. I hear you loud and clear.
Really? It's bringing in Ju-87 just to kill my Tetrarch.
It's a long way.
I mean, maybe if he'd gone for the off-map that's come in, then I'd be willing to accept that, but that was a bit random. Let's just use Tripolston.
Forward observer ready.
We'll get the off-map to go down here. That should take out a couple of IGs for sure. And we will just completely run away with the Willys OP. On my right side, looks like 4th armor player's doing pretty well actually. See if I can make a play to get even further up. If I can get the smoke down for those airborne paras, I think we can definitely make some more ground, which would be nice. Oh, the other thing I need to do is get the off-map onto those mortars. And I think I might be able to get close enough to do it. That would be really good. We're just going to hide this for now, though. I think we took out a couple of units there. Oh, IG-18's going down. Nice. We'll move it back. I'm going to get as close as I can to those mortars. Hopefully we can do the job. Pioneer Fielder trying to get close. Oh, we need smoke off the right side.
Yes, Captain. Platoon formed and ready.
Right, now we can push through.
Out there, shoot first, then ask questions later. Taxi ready.
So the mortars were like here, weren't they? Okay, we'll try and get the kills.
Changing position. Out.
It's going to be risky getting it that close.
Safety's off, soldiers. Shoot on sight.
Oh, those grenadiers, they're in cover, but we're not.
Any orders?
Okay, they're actually running away from us, that's fine. This is why I need to have the command Tetrarch close. Oh, there's a lot of troops there. I think they're just straight up dead. Yep, they're gone. We'll bring up some more airborne paras.
Go, gentlemen. Beware of Huns. Fetch me fire control.
And we'll go for that attack. And then we will run the hell away.
Yes, Captain. Where's the press? I have artillery men waiting for coordinates. Get out, now. Orders are to shoot on sight. Looking for targets. Observer on the move.
That B-26B, I think it was going for the hits onto the Flak 36 there. We might be able to bring in our own Mosquito Pathfinder actually here. And start to burn out some of these Flak 88s and so on.
Watch out for enemy fighters. Heading back home. Mayday.
I think that might have covered the AT gun there as well. It'd be nice if it did. I'm just going to retreat with those airborne paras for now. I'm trying to think. Ideally we want command here. I'm going to bring up a dingo. I might move over this airborne leader though and have a dingo behind the building. Because the airborne leader works so much better in the forest than anything else.
Sir, yes, sir.
Hopefully I took out the enemy mortars there.
Observer on the move.
We will find out, I'm sure. Actually, there's another 88 there. I think I'm just gonna come up onto the hill. We will focus down that there. We did lose our airborne leader on the left side, so I'm gonna bring up the dingo. Don't know where those guys are going. Get them into cover. We'll just make them run the hell away. Gonna cover them with smoke. Okay, so we're still making ground on our side, but it's just very static currently. If I can get this Willys OP into position, we'll be in a good spot. I should probably also focus on bringing in my M1 howitzers.
We've used up all our ammo, sir. Ready to supply. For God's sake!
There's some Nebelwerfer there.
Roger. I'm listening, sir.
Alright.
Hurry up, men.
We want to get this Willie's OP as close to this 88 as we can, so we get a really nice strike off. 3 minutes until phase C. Off map coming in again on the left side. Let's go for a strike like here. I'm trying to go a bit further back with it. That'll do.
300. 5 rounds fire for effect.
And we will just send that to the edge of the world in order to just be disposed of. Let's just go down here.
Unspotted. Prepare for fight.
Don't want to give those free kills to the opponents.
Story you will tell your grandchildren.
Alright.
Red 6 mounted up.
Oh, actually managing to hit those Stoss troop with the Tetrox, yes. Crossfire there going on.
Enemy spotted. Be ready. Bandit ahead.
Ooh, that
Stay low.
rocket artillery, not very nice. Oh, we did take out the Flak 88, that's good.
Der Ofen ist aus.
Well, Focke-Wulf 190. Don't think that's going to have a very fun time coming straight over the top of my Tripolston as well.
He's down.
Airborne Vic is dead back here, but we can just bring in some Bren group to make up for that, I think. I'm going to bring in a couple of air landing as well. Try and move back here. Going to bring in the captured pack. I'm going to have that sit up on here.
Platoon 4.
Oh, Airborne Paris demolishing any units that come towards them.
Any orders?
Going to jump out here quick, make them surrender. Actually, there is the Befehl Panzer there as well, isn't there? So never mind.
Awaiting instructions.
These guys can be Group 1. Can we range that? No, we can't. We can range whatever that is, though.
Ready to fire. Red Devils, at your orders.
Okay.
Enemy spotted. Be ready.
Oh, there is a Flak 88. It's just out of range. They can keep trying
Someone called for
to
a
push
gun.
through that left side all they want. I don't think they're ever really going to be able to make it.
Yes, sir.
We're covering off this left side quite nicely. The only thing I can imagine we need is probably a bit more AA.
Gun ready, sir.
Okay, they did somehow, amongst all those trees, spot the mortar. I guess they could have just fire positioned it when it was firing the smoke
Yes,
rounds.
Captain.
That's probably the most likely outcome.
Mark is down.
We have smoke with these
We can't
howitzers
take it
though.
anymore. At your orders, Captain.
Let's just get that smoke down. I guess we need a replacement Airborne
Yes,
Paras
sir.
on the left side. Might also move forwards the Airborne Vickers there.
Waiting for action.
Mare landing arriving as well.
We'll deploy at this position. Get out now.
So those are the Bren group.
Templeton, come with me.
Those are the air landing.
At your service,
Okay, we need to get that off the road as fast as possible.
I hear you loud and clear.
Might roll down the Tetrarch here. No, we'll leave it up there.
For God's sake!
Airborne Paras are burning to death.
We need more feet here. 7 platoon, C company.
Nice, we've actually done a decent job there. Took out the Grenadier, took out the Fusiliers. The smoke is actually really good. I'm going to put these on separate control groups.
Adjusting on target. We're operational.
Right, those air landing died. Surprise, surprise.
Move and keep your interval. Yes, sir.
Okay, here comes some more guys.
Copy that, yellow leader.
I think I'm just gonna napalm it all.
Cut them down. Watch out for enemy
Nice. That was pretty much spot on, that was.
Waiting for action. At your service, sir.
And our replacement airborne paras have arrived. Wonderful.
We can't take it anymore. At your service.
Right, let's unload these tripolstons.
Yes, Captain.
Have the paras keep going. We did make a little bit of a breakthrough, which is nice. Gonna bring up my off map. And I might move forwards these howitzers. I'm not sure if we can take them into the forest. I think we can, yeah. So that's okay.
Waiting for action.
Bring over an off map to the left side as well. Need to make good use of that off map, otherwise I'm just going to be wasting infantry.
Ready to fire, sir.
Tripolston's being hit, pack 75 mils being hit as well.
Sir, yes, sir.
I need to hit those grenadiers.
We're doomed.
Just going to go with the direct shots with the M1 howitzers.
Waiting for air or ground targets.
Let's move forwards to 6-pounder. Get that on the edge. Delia wants something with 1,200 meter range there, though.
10 degrees up. Fire.
That's a lot of bombs coming down onto those airborne leaders. Got a lot of tripolstons. Not quite doing enough damage, though.
Waiting for fire coordinates. For God's sake. Yes, sir.
4 infantry. Time for the Bren group to show how good they are.
Looking for targets. Request fire mission. 734
And we'll get that one to go down.
We can't take it anymore.
Gonna RT here.
Yes, sir.
Have that fall back. Move the dingo back up.
We have men down.
Nice.
Ready to brew some tanks, sir?
We did shoot down one of the Focke-Wulfs. That's good.
Yes, sir. Hope we'll get a good sight on the enemy. For God's sake. At your orders, Captain. Please, don't shoot.
Oh, they surrendered. That's not good. We need
Yes,
some
Captain.
pioneers here. Well, that off map is so damn strong.
Waiting for action.
It's like one-man squads of Stoss troop everywhere. How did they make them surrender? That's so annoying. I know how, honestly, but it's just irritating. Got plenty of assault pioneers on the way, haven't we? So I don't need to worry too much. That off map was just horrible on this side.
I have artillerymen waiting for coordinates.
Where's that mortar coming in from? It's quite far back now,
Airborne
by the looks of things. These guys just need to run.
Need heavy artillery strike.
That is 2 88s there, I believe. Actually, that's the flak swilling.
Coordinates acquired.
Go for a strike like so,
At your service.
and we will run the hell away.
Everybody out. Any orders?
It's a lot of AA. Ju-87, lucky to be alive.
Looking for enemy.
There's like 3 tripolstons here now, as well as the MGMC and so on. Okay, cool. Well, that's one of those down, one of those 88s. Need this Bren group to come up to the right side as well.
Yes, sir. Get out now.
Alright,
Easy, boys.
Jerry's close.
We can give some fire support, sir.
And Mosquito Pathfinder's ready to go again.
Target down.
That's another Focke-Wulf dead.
I have artillery men waiting for coordinates.
Have this artillery smash this lot to pieces in these fields and these orchards here. I might just do it a little bit further back over here.
Request fire mission.
Yeah, nice.
734536. Waiting for
Keep
fire
moving forwards the M1
coordinates.
howitzers. Not sure what I'm going to do with the off map on this side. I think I was looking for the opposing artillery, wasn't I?
Good job, gunner.
I think the Nebelwerfers were back there somewhere.
300. 5 rounds fire for effect. Red Devils, at your orders. Hope we'll get a good sight on the enemy, sir. Get out, now.
I think I'll just drop the tripods in there.
Ready to shoot.
What's this up here? Stug. Okay, so that might actually get forced to fall back as well.
Any orders?
Yep, it did.
Bomber
Nice.
ready.
Coming with the napalm again on this left side.
Shooting rats in a barrel.
Just not enough AA here to stop me doing this.
Heading back home.
It's hilarious.
Second platoon ready, sir. Wake up, boys. It's not tea time.
And if you're going to be very dead.
Can't take this anymore.
You got so many points. Let's bring in a Cromwell over here. What can we do down the main road? I might push a Challenger down the main road. May as well bring up a Cromwell as well, and I'll bring up some reinforcing infantry. Just floating so many points. Could bring up our snipers as well. Actually, Pathfinders are decent. We'll use those.
Formed and ready.
As for the Air Force, well, I'm not entirely sure if we can get away with using it. We have one more strike here that we can use, so let's use it.
300. 5 rounds fire for effect.
I'm going to try and get out of line of sight of this Panzer III if I can.
Get out of this
Oh, bomber coming in. It's going to take out my Tripolston and the airborne leader.
Any
That's
orders?
unfortunate. Means I have to retreat with my Bren group.
Anti-tank team, operational, sir.
Let's get this sniper to move forwards.
Move and open your eyes.
He's really pushing hard on this left side. You don't make any ground by doing this.
Wilco.
Note to anyone who plays on this map, don't push this far side. It's just not good.
My staff and myself are ready, sir.
I think the Dingo can make that surrender.
There's the South
Yep.
6 North.
Goodbye.
Ready, sir.
Might be able to push all the way through, honestly. Be hilarious. Just let the Dingo do the job.
I am in charge here.
Might have made that machine gun surrender as well.
Just get me out of here.
We're moving, lads.
Unless I killed it. I don't know, let's just kill that Fusilier squad.
I'll be there soon. At your orders.
Not sure why, but they're going this way. I guess that's alright.
We'll deploy at this position.
Kameraden, das war's. Yes, sir.
Nice. Job done.
Command, sir.
Even more units arriving.
Radio check, red 1-6, over.
Move and open your eyes.
Come on, unload here.
Good job, gunner.
Yes, sir.
Good job, gunner.
We'll need to be careful with these guys. Oh lord.
C company. Move.
Air landing, move into cover, please.
I hear you loud and clear. It will be faster on the road.
me fire just short of this 88.
Light 'em up.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir.
If we move back over here with the sniper, should spot it.
Tank ready.
I bailed it out. One shot. That's a shame.
Down. We're doomed.
Roger. Advance and engage. Engaging target. Sir?
Those grenadiers will be taken out, which is nice. Cromwell's gone for good. This Cromwell actually can continue to push forwards with the Spren group. Need to be careful of the Stug up here.
Waiting for action.
Bring in the Pathfinders to the left side.
We need morphine here.
Gonna get rid of that 88. Then my Cromwell can just push through here and do its job.
I hear you got a bug problem, sir. Copy that, Yellow Leader.
Nice.
I've got him.
Moving at full speed.
Goodbye 88. That didn't go still firing away. What an absolute hero.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Good job, Gunner. Take cover, Lieutenant.
Let's hope Jerry won't catch us in the open.
One of the opponents down.
We're paratroopers.
Looks like
We're supposed
we
to be
have
surrounded.
won the day.
Roger. Changing position. Out.
We're certainly
Yes, sir.
very attrition base. That Cromwell might be able to make that Stug fall back.
Yes, sir.
Yep. That's hilarious. We're bringing our other Challenger and the Cromwell here. Gonna be a bit careful with this Pack 40. Oh, the sniper revealed itself. Need our recon on this side.
Good luck, gentlemen.
The AA is not far enough up, is it? Our Tripolstons have
Let's move.
slowly been using up all their ammunition.
Transportation.
Let's get round over here. Track's broken on that Challenger, unfortunately. So, not going to be able to use that one.
Where do you need us?
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Could bring up
Sergeant
some
Hoyt is hit.
17-pounders here.
Yes. Go, gentlemen. Beware of
But they're going for the kill shot onto the Challenger. Fair enough. I mean, it was detract, so I'm not sure quite how good that would have been, but I'm
Unchecked and ready.
going to bring up another couple supply vehicles, make sure that we can continue to use those Tripolstons from here on.
Radio check. Red 16.
Let's get those Pathfinders to fall back.
Anti-tank team operational, sir.
Right, since they're pinning down all that infantry, I'm just going to move forwards with the Cromwell. Use these to take out those infantry. JU-188. What's that bombing? Oh, it took out my air landing.
Red
Not very nice.
At your orders. Fire.
Make sure these howitzers are firing.
Need a ride.
Grab the block.
Gonna get these scouts into the tree line here. Make sure those ones fall back. I'm gonna keep those guys where they are.
Go back, driver.
And that Cromwell
I hear you loud.
definitely needs to fall back.
Roger. Advance.
Those are Stug 3s, so I can take advantage of the 1,200 meter range. Especially if I come up onto this hill.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Go on, Cromwell. Force him to fall back.
We get shot at.
Not quite.
At your orders, Captain.
One more shot. There you go.
Instructions. Good luck, gentlemen.
weapon damage from that 17 pounder onto the Stug 3 all the way up there. Nice.
Radio check, red 1-6, over.
Come on, Challenger, hit your mark.
Ready, hunt on our way.
Interesting how the cavalry's arrived now, isn't it?
What's up, Captain?
Make sure the 6 pounder doesn't die. That's pretty important. Because I need that to be there to provide the enemy presence.
Good job, gunner.
Probably just buying all of my mosquitoes, honestly. Okay, they just bombed the crap out of the 6 pounder. Not much I could do about that. We will move in with more of our units there, however.
Good job, gunner.
Recon scene.
And I think I might try and push up with these scouts.
Beware of Huns.
Anti-air guns ready.
And they are going to hit my Cromwell at the front there. Oh, please shoot down this Ju-87. Very resilient. They're not supposed to be that resilient.
Red 6 mounted up. Take care, boys. What do you need, sir?
Sir, yes, sir. Need some extra eyes,
And
sir.
these poor airborne scouts. Getting themselves wrecked.
Have a look around.
Looking for enemy planes. Radio check, red
Again, Ju-87s. HS-129. Gonna miss, thank God.
We can't take it anymore.
There's a couple of P-38 Lightnings, but if there's any form of AA, those won't last 2 seconds. Doesn't look like there is. And that's the end of the game anyway. Actually leveled up. After 37 minutes and 42 seconds, we are victorious. And that was a hell of a game. Let's have a look at our kill death. Not the finest. 2,443 kills to 1,615 losses. But considering I think they're probably one of the weakest divisions on the Allied side, I don't think that's too bad. Maybe it's just the way that I play. Doesn't really suit my style. The 4th Armoured here, Windy, 3-1 KD easily. And 4-1 for Jagdsource. Fantastic job. And of course, props to our opponents for putting up a decent fight. As for our kills, so Airborne Paris did a decent job there. This naval battery certainly paid itself off. Took out both the 122mm mortars, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Also managed to take out an 88 there. This one did pay itself off, only just. This one maybe not so much. So the off-map did a lot of the work there. Airborne Paras were definitely outclassing the infantry we were up against. See the Airborne Paras getting plenty of kills. Polston actually shot down 2 Focke-Wulf 190s, of course. The Airborne Bren group killing off plenty of Stoss troop, and they just really tried to push on my left side, but it didn't work out throughout the game. Challenger managed to pick off one of the Stug 3s towards the end there. Our losses were probably those tanks towards the end. Yeah, to the Ju-87 there. They just kept bringing those in. Those planes as well, getting quite a lot of kills. Yeah, mostly tank deaths towards the end actually contributed to my losses. So, I mean, if I'd not brought any of those in, then our KD would have been actually pretty decent. But there you have it. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.